Hey, how's it going? I've always kind of wanted to play World of Warcraft, and I saw like I don't know, like my stepbrother and people like that playing it, and I always thought it was kind of interesting, but I never really like played it myself. So I kind of figured maybe it'd be fun to watch some of the cinematics, and then maybe I don't know, maybe try it. I'm somewhat curious. I mean, of course, I can't really devote myself to it because I do not have the time for that by any means, but maybe one day. And if you're curious, yes, I basically did a drive-in movie theater in the background plus a little lawn chair. I'm just trying to stay in touch with my roots, okay? Going to those drive-in theaters. Also, if you haven't been keeping up, when I tripped and like messed up my knee, it reminded me of a drive-in theater where I like I missed one of the little guide wires they had and like tripped over it and landed on a whole bunch of rocks and crap. I don't know. I was kind of in the mood. But yeah. I'm probably only going to watch a couple of these. I was looking at this playlist, and honestly, if I watched all of these, it would be a while. So I figured I would just watch like maybe the first like 3 or 4 here. I don't know. I think I did watch at least the Lich King one, maybe. Because for some reason, I don't know if this is just me, but sometimes I'll watch like lore videos on things that I don't even play. And I think there was a phase where I was watching some World of Warcraft stuff. But I don't know. Anyway, this might be fun. I've already spent like 2 minutes just talking, so I guess I might as well start this. Otherwise, this video is going to be an hour. ESRB Tino. They don't have the Shelly 13,
4
whatever.
years have passed since the mortal races banded together and stood united against the might of the Burning Legion.
Alright.
Though Azeroth was saved, the tenuous pact between the Horde and the Alliance has all but evaporated.
Okay, so right off the bat, if I wasn't aware of anything, this might be a little weird, but as far I do know a little bit because, like I said, I was like a weird lore chaser in the back. Not specifically for World of Warcraft, but a lot of other things. So I do know the gist, I guess, like the Horde Alliance thing. I think doesn't the world, is this before or after the world gets like split or whatever? I know there's like a big like what is it? It's like the one like mage goes all crazy. She's like an elf or something. I remember that. I don't know when this is, but I mean this is like the first cinematic, so I guess whatever the first part of the game is, because I know before World of Warcraft there was just Warcraft, which I don't know that much about, honestly. So I'm assuming a lot of this kind of comes with the assumption that you've played Warcraft a little bit, but which is something I might also play in the future, but I don't know. Again, it's all about time, honestly speaking. But okay, so Horde Alliance, yeah, they're fighting. Just
The drums of war.
is Azeroth not the whole
thunder
planet? It's just a
once
continent.
again.
I thought Azeroth was like the whole place. Is it just like the continent or something? Why is this? This music sounds very epic for just some dwarf guy staring into the like snow. That's a really tiny bear, or a really big dwarf. I just every time I see that, I know I am going to stop this a million times. Don't expect me to just watch anything full through, but every time I see like any dwarf, I always think of like the Torbjorn, just like the build them up, break them down, just like the Torbjorn all the time. It gets stuck in my head, just like the my turret. It's literally just stuck in my head every time I see a dwarf. But yeah, that is either a very tiny bear or a big dwarf. I don't know which. It's there's like Lord of the Rings or something going on, I don't know. Elf lady? They always do like the very like all that cinematic music, huh? Why is it always like there's no sign that there's anything going on and then they just start running off into the forest randomly? Like, I didn't even notice anything was happening. Maybe something's burning to the side and they looked over? I don't know. I mean, I still don't see anything. Why'd she just start running like that? What is that thing? Is this the Burning Legion? I do know, you know what? It just reminded me, the only thing I remember about the Burning Legion is like I randomly stumbled across like one of those songs that they made like 10 years ago, like the, what is it? It's like, you face Jaraxxus, Paragon Lord of the Burning Legion. That's the only thing I've ever heard about that. And I have no context for who Jaraxxus is or who the Burning Legion is, but I do know that song is kind of stuck in my head. Those are, I know them, they're the Taurens. Cow people. Just sprinkling those ashes, what the hell is that? I mean, I guess this is just like the setup. What's he swinging at? Can't orcs talk? Why is he just yelling and swinging? They don't have words? I will say, like, I don't know if there's like a word for it, but I'm like orcist. I don't like orcs. That's like a thing in every game I play. I specifically don't like orcs. I remember in Skyrim, I just see them and I'd shoot them. I don't like orcs. I don't know why. It's a bad thing. I don't know why. It's fighting that golem thing or whatever. Some mage dude. And we're back to the bear. I mean, that bear's not that big. That's a tiny bear. What's that guy? He just has his own, like, tower? Okay, so from a new perspective, I guess, where I really don't know much about the actual, like, game. Was the beginning stages more about the whole, like, fighting thing? Because from what I saw in, like, those brief little things, it didn't seem like the, Alliance and the Horde battle was, like, the focus, so I guess it started with that as the focus, and then maybe shifted a little bit? I don't know. Also, that I'm still, like, I guess they were just trying to show, like, these are some of, like, the early factions that you have or something, and I don't know, like, they're all in combat with each other. But I will say, like, some of them felt far less, threatening. I mean, again, like, the whole bear thing, why isn't the bear bigger? I don't know why I'm so fixated on this. It's like a, it's a fixation at this point. I don't know why the bear isn't bigger. Should I go in order? I feel like I really don't. I mean, I guess I'll just go in order. I'll try to watch like 4. Maybe not spend all of my time chatting about a bear that I may or may not be tiny. I don't know, Blizzard's been going through some hard times. I'm a little more aware of Overwatch and all that, and things weren't going too well.
Imprisoned for 10,000 years.
That's a long time. How do you not just go insane? Oh, maybe he is.
Banished from my own homeland.
I like the voice. Banished from my own homeland. I mean, I don't. Are there like accents that are attributed to like certain races or something because they're like in certain geographical locations, or is it one of those games where it's just like whoever has like an English accent just has an English accent? That's a big portal.
And now you dare enter my realm.
I don't know what your realm is.
You are not prepared.
I have heard that before. Well, not prepared. He's going into, like, Pinhead.
It's a waste of good suffering.
Squids! I played Black Ops 3, it's familiar to me. The squid people. Yes. Squids.
Is he a paladin? Is he a paladin?
That looks elf-like. Oh, how sweet. This feels... Jesus. Okay, so I'm assuming, like, is it horde bad, human good, or what? What is even happening there? Oh my god. Oh my god, no! Orc guy! Did she revive Orc man? Oh! It's Polymorph! I play Hearthstone, I know what that is! Polymorph! No, maybe I know more of these names than I think, and I just, like, am not thinking of the Hearthstone cards, because I did play Hearthstone when it came out a lot. I remember, like, Polymorph and Medivh or whatever. Jaina. Oh! It's the, Murloc, yeah? Oh! Who is this lady? Going crazy. Those horns look impractical. Whoa!
You are not prepared.
He has said that multiple times now. That is the same guy, yeah?
You are not prepared. You shall not pass.
I mean, he looks, neat, I guess. I feel like the horns are a little, They don't seem very practical having horns that big in front of your face. You're gonna get caught up on the, like, low ceilings and things like that. Goat man with his little wings. I don't know, is that supposed to be like a demon? I don't know what that is. That looked like a mix of a lot of different things. Well, I mean, so far that seemed more interesting than the first one, where it was just like a whole bunch of random people and a tiny bear. That at least had some, gravitas to it. Now, Lich King, I believe I've seen this one. I'm pretty confident. I mean, it's been a long time, but... why not? That's the one everyone always talks about, right? I'm going to play the game, I might as well give myself a little refresher, huh? I still don't know if I'm gonna play it, but... I'm thinking about it. Trying it out for a little bit. Probably, I don't know.
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name.
It's Arthas, right?
Arthas.
Yeah.
I know this guy. He's Blue Eye Man.
Is he technically dead? Like, when he is the Lich King, is he technically dead? That was something I was confused about. I did watch a couple of lore videos with this guy in it. Like, it didn't seem like he's actually dead, so... Is it just like just controlling the undead, and he's not actually dead, but he's like a Death Knight? But he's not dead? Or is he dead? Is he an undead? Is that's what I'm asking. Is when you fight him, is he an undead? Because it didn't seem like there was a moment where he actually died, from what I was reading. I should say watching. Oh, this is very iconic music. Dude, those are some sick boots. Woo! Is there like a little skull on the back of him? Can you get his armor? I feel like I'd want that. Looks pretty sick. Is this all ice? Where is this? Is there just like a North Pole or something? Antarctica?
My child, I watched with pride as you grew into a weapon
It's a pretty nice
of
sword.
righteousness.
Oh, my leg's bleeding. Sorry about that.
Remember, our line.
Why is he just doing it? He's like making it so theatric.
And strength.
Isn't he the only person here? Like, I don't see anyone else. Why does he have to make this all theatric? I've never understood that. What's he doing? Did he need to hold his sword out to make it glow blue or whatever this is?
When exercising your great power.
Oh.
With great power comes great responsibility.
He blew away the snow! Demon! I like the hair coming out. They did a very similar thing with the Knight in DVD, where like the hair is like sticking out of the helmet. I didn't like it at first, but it's starting to grow on me. Oh god. These cinematics are incredibly gorgeous. Especially considering this is pretty old. So, Skeleton Dragon.
It can't be damaged by under level 7 spells.
Overlord nerd, sorry. Here's 7. I mean, that's pretty sick.
Victory, my son, is stirring the hearts of your people.
Do they have a will?
I tell you this, for when my days have come to an end,
Oh my.
you shall be king.
Is his dad dead? Sounded dead. So is the dragon? Is that like a? Do they have like a will or some sort? I don't understand how that works. Does he have like generals and stuff, or does he just control everything? And also, why were there so many dead bodies under there? Where was that? There's just like a war in this like glacier. Why? There's just like a big glacier filled with a whole bunch of corpses? What's that about? Also, you would think like if there's is there only one dead dragon? Because I'd go around and find all the dead dragons. That seems handy, you know? Like a dead dragon's probably a lot more useful than some random dude. I mean, that is the one I remember. I remember my stepbrother was playing that at his like at his house, his mother's house, and oh my god, that house was gross. But I do remember it. I remember like him in like the basement on like a crappy old computer playing Wrath of the Lich King, I think. Yeah, right? This is that? Yes, Wrath of the Lich King. I remember him playing that because I remember the Arthas. I mean, I always thought it was really cool at that time, but like I just didn't really play a lot. I don't really think he played a lot either. It felt like it was a whim for him. Because I remember like next time I came over, I don't remember him playing it again. He started playing like Soul Calibur or something, I don't remember. But that was like my only experience with it, like briefly looking at what he was doing and then like maybe hopping on for 5 seconds and playing on his character. But other than that, I really don't remember this game. I mean, it seems cool and all, I just feel like it's so daunting. Like there's like 10 of these or something. Yeah, there's 10 of these trailers and I don't even know if this is all of them. It says all of them, but I don't know when this was last updated or whatever. I guess I'll watch one more.
Let's see what this is.
I like the background music. I like it. I like it.
Agony.
It goes full on Naruto.
Shinra Tensei.
My hatred burns.
Is this the dragon one?
Deeps.
That doesn't look, Is that flesh? Ooh. Are they putting those on the dragon? Does the dragon have a metal outline? I don't remember this. I remember seeing the dragon. It's Deathwing, right? I think I remember him from Hearthstone. I remember Deathwing and then Galvacron or whatever I think that's what his name was. Because he's in the one where you can like make ridiculous cards and like it's like an auto battler. I think it's Galvacron, the big old dragon. I remember those two. This is Deathwing though, I think. Unless there's another really popular dragon.
Heaves with my torment.
If he's just shaking and the whole world's doing this, how do you win?
Kingdoms quake beneath my rage.
My god. Okay, here's my question. Who are these people that are like helping out this big dragon? Because he's probably just gonna kill him. Like, why wouldn't he kill him? So why are they even helping him? And if he's just like jumping around as soon as they're doing that, they're gonna be like flying into lava and everything. Who's doing this? Also, as far as I know, I think dragons can like look like humans, right? Are they just weaker in that form, and that's why they don't? Because that feels a lot more practical. Also, I don't imagine he needs armor, so is there another reason he's branding himself with, like, hot sheets of metal? What's that about? Does look cool, though. Oh, Jesus.
But at last, the whole of Azeroth will break.
He didn't even touch that and it destroyed it? What?
And all will burn beneath the shadow of my wings.
Well, okay, okay. That's, okay. So here's so what? So he's just destroying everything. Cataclysm is just like destroying everything. How do you win though? Like how is there a storyline to this? Wouldn't he just go everywhere, just fly over the top of it and basically destroy an entire city? Like why is he not doing that? Is there something like to stop him? Because it doesn't really feel like there would be. I mean, it seems like dragons are kind of like the big bads now. So like, and if he's the big bad of the big bads, what exactly is stopping him from just flying over a whole bunch of cities and just blowing them up? I feel like this would be an easy win. Like one of those times where the villain really should just win. Like fly over the top of every city and then boom, they're destroyed, and then like eventually they're just gonna die out. Or be weakened enough where you can just come in and kill him. But yeah, no, I mean, a big dragon, cool, yeah. I mean, I'm sure that people like the Lich King because of like the story or whatever, but I feel like the dragon looks way cooler. Deathwing. He just does. I don't know, I see that and I'm like, yeah, that looks more threatening than just like armored up man. I mean, I'm sure I understand Arthas is like, oh, he's so powerful, blah 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 blah, but like, still kind of just like a dude, not like a giant dragon, like flowing with lava by the looks of it. I don't know. To me, that feels a little more threatening. But hey, who am I to say? Yeah, well, those are World of Warcraft trailers. I mean, it seems cool. I'm not super sold on the whole MMO idea because, like, I think I tried playing one or two of them here and there, like Final Fantasy and things like that, but it just doesn't. I just don't really like get drawn in, and I feel like I don't have the time to be drawn in. But I mean, it seems pretty cool. Can you play the older stuff though? I don't know how that works. Like, can you just play any campaign? Because if I did play it, I probably wouldn't really get that into it. I would just play, like, the storylines just to see them, I guess. Does anyone do that? I don't even know. I don't know how... I really don't play a lot of MMOs. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy, and I played, like, Elder Scrolls Online, but I played Elder Scrolls Online like an Elder Scrolls game. Not really like an MMO, I guess. Like, unless that is how you do it, but I kind of just did quests, and then, like, sometimes would join up with other players. I don't know. I mean, yeah, seems cool. Out of all four of these, I feel like the Cataclysm one seemed the coolest. Then it would probably go to Lich King. Burning Crusade didn't really tell me what was happening. It just showed this guy, who I'm sure if you played the other games, maybe you know who that is. But to me, I'm like, well, actually, no. He's familiar. I think it's, is it, I'm gonna get it in like 10 seconds. Either way, and then there's like the original World of Warcraft one, which just seems to be like introducing the fact that there's factions fighting. It's Illidan. I remembered. Yeah, no, but that didn't really tell me what they're doing exactly. So I mean, Cataclysm seemed the most interesting to me. After that, Panda. Okay. How'd they go from dragon to panda? What exactly is the Pandaria? No, those are definitely pandas. Don't know. Don't know what Draenor is. Legion sounds interesting. Battle for Azeroth, that's very vague. Is Azeroth a continent? I don't know. Shadowlands, like what, Underworld? And then Dragonflight. I mean, well, that sounds fun. Dragons, alright. Well, either way, those are the World of Warcraft cinematics. If you do want me to play the game, I guess let me know down below. I'd appreciate if you could like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I'll see ya. Bye.